No, it's somebody's birthday party. Who's excited for the birthday party? Oh, I know Toby Dog is. Abby is too. She's hoping she gets some of Toby's birthday cake, which I just brought out. What's going on, everybody? Stay down, stay down, stay down. Stay down, hang on. You'll get fed in a second. We got to do a couple things first here. What's happening, everybody in the chat? What's up, Go Twas? You already put away. Yeah, so this right here is Toby Dog's birthday cake. We've got hot dogs, some chicken stock. No, Abby, not yet. Left over for her. But yeah, both dogs are going to get it because it is Toby Dog's birthday. Technically, it was yesterday. So his actual birthday was yesterday. But I figured we'd have the birthday party here today with all of you guys. But first, I got to take care of all these birds first. Hang on a sec. Come on, birds. I'll feed you. Right, come with me. Yeah, I'm like basically swarmed by birds right now. Okay, I've got two very good behaving dogs. Yes, you both been on very good behavior, including you, Abby Dog. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Toby Dog. Happy birthday to you. And yes, Abby, you can have some cake too. Okay. There, come on. Abs, I'm going to set you up right over here so we don't have dogs fighting. You get your cake there. Hang on, Topes. Hang on. You're coming with me. Nope, nope. Toby, I'm not feeding you in your normal spot today because we don't have Wi-Fi over there. Come on. This way. Come with me, buddy. Come on. Come here, Topes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dig in. Dig in there, buddy. So here, I'll start taking questions, and I'm going to head inside later this evening, too, to do this like a normal farm meeting. But yeah, Toby's munching the candles first and foremost. Good for him. And I'm going to try to do my best to keep up with the chat. So I see somebody's asking about a birthday hat. So yes, that was Photoshop in the picture in the thumbnail today. Basically, Toby doesn't like to have hats or anything. Like it makes him uncomfortable. So I generally try to avoid doing it. And so he doesn't have any hats. Oh, what? You want to just, oh, you just want to cuddle because I'm down on the ground with you? Oh, go ahead. Go eat your food. It's good. Here, kid. Toby's like, oh, it smells good. I'm so excited for it. Toby, where you going? You don't even want your cake? You had your hot dogs? You're like, I'm good for now. I got to go pee on things because that's what I like to do most. He's such a weirdo. Come on, Topes. Come here. Come here. Toby, come here. This is real. You love ground beef. No? What's the matter? Oh, you just want to wish me a happy birthday? You just want me to wish you a happy birthday? Okay. Oh, buddy. Oh, here. I'm going to get up off the ground so you eat. Yeah, Toby is not a very food motivated dog. He's actually just very snuggly and loves praise and attention. Like that is his secret superpower. Or like if you're working with Toby, that's the secret to working with him. All right, let's keep trying to answer your questions here. It's tough to do this on the phone, but I'll do my best. What's up, Karen? What's up, Mike? Hey, AJ. You can't read the orange feed on your phone. Oh, yeah, don't worry. It's just like some jokes from Goslings. Yeah, it's funny. Toby, I mean, he gets ground beef and like ground meat pretty regularly. Um, he doesn't get potatoes a lot. That's true. This, other than the hot dogs, this meal is entirely farm based. So there's an egg from the farm. There's the ground beef from the farm. There is potatoes. Those are all Allison grew those potatoes. The broth is all chicken stock from our chickens and water from our well. So it's entirely from. Oh, Toby. Yeah, see, Toby would much rather go pee on my dump cart that I've been using for work rather than eat. Come on, Topes. Come on. Hey, Toby. Come on, buddy. Come on. Let's go. Are you going to eat or no? You're done eating. Okay, you want me to feed you in your normal spot? I actually think that's exactly what Toby wants. So the Wi-Fi might get a little dicey here, guys, but bear with me. Toby is such an incredible creature of habit. I think it's throwing him off that he's not even eating at his spot. See? He's like rushing to go to his eating spot because that's what he likes. I don't know. Let's see if the Wi-Fi holds up over here. Okay, pal. All right, I'll feed you. Here you go. Here you go, guy. Yeah, see, he likes that so much better. Yeah, he's content. I got a couple last chores I got to do. Got to actually pour water for the dogs and the goats. So bear with me here for a second, guys. By the way, if you have questions, I'm going to try to do my best to answer questions tonight. Put them in all caps. It makes it easier for me to see when I'm scanning through. I'll definitely go back and look at some of the stuff that I missed while I've been outside when I go inside for the second part of this live stream too. So definitely do that. These chickens are like curious about what Abby's crunching and munching on. You're being a very good girl, Abby. You're being a very good birthday party attendee too. Good job. All right, it's time to pour some water for the goats. This is my system for how I pour water for the goats. Don't worry, Lauren. Water's coming. Whoop. Fresh water. Lauren was kind of just confused by the whole thing. He's like, "What?" Yeah, so I did it, Rebecca. I did it an hour early because basically that would let me do this while like I was going to do my normal chore time this time of year. So that's why it's a slightly earlier time tonight. Will I be milking the nanny goats? I don't have any nanny goats. All my goats are wethers. So we've got Larn in the foreground. He's a wether. We've got Barnacus. He's like standing by the door of the barn. And then we've got Telemachus, who's standing by the corner of the barn. Oh, by the way, I've been actually working a lot. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not too much. Behind the goat house, I've been working on the new chicken yard. I actually think I might finish it either tomorrow or the next day. It's getting pretty close. And then once I finish that, that's when I start to build the goat playground. All right, let's see. So we got all the dogs fed. Toby's hanging out with his food. He's doing his thing. He's a happy pup. Larn's doing his thing. Telemachus, Barnacus, they're good. Abby dog finished eating her food. All right. I think we're going to take this party inside, you guys. I'll leave you with this while I head inside so you guys can watch the view at the gate. I'll be right back. And I am back. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, I'm back. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat here. Yeah, so it's good to see you guys. It's been a busy couple of weeks here on the farm. Just been running around, working outside, trying to get stuff done like crazy. So Avery asks, how old is Toby? Toby Dog is 6 years old as of yesterday. So he was born September 2nd, 2019. He came to the farm November, I want to say it was like November 30th, 2019. And yeah, he has been a fixture here ever since. Yeah, sorry. I should have been like, talk amongst yourself. I'm getting verklempt. I don't know. Yeah, and by the way, I brought the goslings back, even though they're now, as you guys could see earlier, full grown. But yeah, they've been back hanging out with us. I'm just realizing, did the camera go out and I just didn't realize it? So the one thing I've been so frustrated with and been really struggling with all summer is trying to get reliable streaming working out by the barnyard. I was really hoping to have it set by now, and it's not, and I'm frustrated, and I need to have more people help me, and it's just kind of a mess. Is to be the really honest answer to you guys on that one. Yeah. So anyway, hold on. Let me see if I can. I'm going to go look and see if there's any folks who put in capitalized questions that I can try to answer quick. Okay, Jerry says if you like video games, you might like Farm Together too. Yeah, I would probably check that out and see what that's like. I'd be curious about what that is. I mean, I don't know. I try to avoid playing too many video games just because they kind of suck the time out of life and whatnot. But you know, yeah. Oh man, the camera went out for a second there. I'm so sorry about that. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting distracted. Too many things going on. Let me focus on you guys. Yeah, so I would check that out, Jerry. I'll thank you for the suggestion there. Hey, what's up there, Charlie? My little dog's. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie. Honky Kong D, you definitely saw Honky Kong out there. He was out there. No question about it. He's one of the biggest geese, if not the biggest goose we have now. Yeah, Karen, I think that's exactly right. It didn't look all that good to me. Honestly, though, actually, what Toby ate tonight was not that bad. It was, I mean, I would have probably preferred it cooked a little bit more, but it's basically almost like shepherd's pie, right? You got ground beef, you got potato, you got a little broth and stock. Hot dogs are not customary, but hey. Oh, hey, thank you for that donation, J Dino. Oh no, did I forget to? Oh, I did. Hang on a sec. I'm just realizing I forgot to set up my fundraiser for this. I'm gonna try to do this while we do this. Sorry. Yeah, I was like, I worked outside most of the day today, and then I don't know, around like 3:00 or so, I came inside and since I knew I was doing this tonight, I decided to take a nap, and I took a nap way too long, and so I feel like I've been like behind the 8 ball ever since. So apologies. There's no multi content. Hang on, I usually try to set my fundraiser to this. Little barn cat's in here playing with her whatchamacallit. She is playing with her catnip toy. Okay, let me try to focus and get into the rhythm here. Yeah, so Josh, the Wi-Fi ubiquity, they also have cameras so you can. So there's a couple problems, right? So there is the Wi-Fi network is one problem, but then there's also the internet connections, and I have two different internet connections, and I'm trying to balance that with everything else. So
It's a little more complex than it might seem. I don't know. That's the only way I can put it. But I've put in like extenders and ranges. It's been it's a mess. And I'm just really bad at this too, admittedly. How many cows do you think will be pregnant this winter? Well, that's a good question, nice Catholic girl. I mean, I'm hoping. Let's see. So let's do the accounting right here. So we've got Annabelle, Ariel, Audrey, and Anna Green Gables, who like are my 4 original cows, and I'm hoping all 4 will be pregnant. Plus Amanda Hug and Kiss, plus Amanda Hug and Kiss's daughter, baby B, plus Belinda Carlisle, plus Bonnie McMurray. So that's 8. And so like all 8 of those. On top of that, we have Astrid and Amelia and Alice B. Tokless. All 3 of them will probably be pregnant too. But I don't know, I guess I'll say it here, but I'll probably like announce it in a video too. I'm going to be selling the Charolais. I have decided, just in the name of trying to like think about where do I want to take my cattle breeding operation and what's working and what's not, I've decided to sell a few of my cattle this winter. And so I'm going to be selling all of the Charolais. They're going to a really good farm also here in Vermont, but I will be selling them. So they'll probably be pregnant, but they will not calve here on our farm. I 100% agree with you, David. Hey, Donna. Actually, Abby's birthday is next month. I gotta go look at the date. It's like October. It's like the first couple of days of October. So hers is next month. Hey, what's up, Katrina? Good to see you. Oh, I feel like I owe you an answer on something too. So yeah, Abby. Oh, I don't know. This is probably old. Never mind. Skip past this. Oh, okay. I got a question so I actually like it a lot. Like, I've been putting in a bunch of fencing even today, and I was using it today. That little earth auger that you saw me use in a video when I built the goat yard, that thing is like, that's been my favorite new tool of the year here on the farm, without a doubt. Well, Diane, I think I'm not done with fencing in the upper pasture, like the extra pasture that I'm working on. I don't think I'm going to get that completely done. I've made good progress on it, but it's got more to do. I think that's probably the biggest one. The other stuff like the goat yard and reconfiguring the chicken yard and some stuff with that, I'm actually feeling really good about where that stuff's turning out. So yeah. Okay, I am reading, Allison. I actually just started reading a Stephen King book from a few years back called Duma Key. I just started reading it yesterday. I'm probably like 3/4 of the way done. I cranked through those books. Actually, it was 2 days ago. But yeah, like, I'm listening to those books like 8 hours a day, so I get through them pretty quick. It's really good. I've really enjoyed it so far. It's like about a guy who's involved in like a horrible accident, and like he loses his arm and like bashes up his whole right side of his body, and like his wife, I don't want to spoil too much. Basically, he ends up going to this like place in Florida to like this key to recover, and he starts painting, and like crazy stuff happens. It's been really good so far. I probably do, Josh Glover. I probably do. If anybody would be up for that, I'd be up for that too, potentially. So, Karen, yes, there will be an Allison garden tour video. I think it'll be next week, if not early the following week. But Allison and I just shot a garden tour video the other day. And so there will be a whole tour video. She gives you a rundown of everything that she's grown and sort of what worked and what didn't. So there will, I promise. Like I said, I think it'll be done and ready to post like late next week. Is one social platform more beneficial? I mean, I guess YouTube is what I kind of consider my main platform. If I was going to pick one, it would be YouTube. I wonder what he would say too, Jerry. I mean, I don't know. He's like I said, it's so funny. So Abby loves attention and food and everything, and she's just like all up in your face at all the times. Toby Dog hangs much more in the background, and he's much more reserved, and he's not highly food motivated, but he very much cares about how you interact and engage with him. And so he loves brushing and attention and petting and praise and just snuggling. He's a sweetheart. He really is. I don't know what you're talking about there, Sue Russell. Yeah, happy birthday. So, you know what? So I am working on, and I have actually, you guys have been great sending me various suggestions for the goat playground. And I'm actually going to probably shoot something sifting through those in the next day or two. You guys have been great with coming up with some really cool things. I don't think I'm going to do a trampoline. And the reason is I've also seen a lot of people talk about their goats getting injured on the trampoline. And so because of the injury risk, it doesn't seem like something I want to do. I actually looked into it. I found a couple even cheap, like, Facebook Marketplace trampolines, but it's more a goat safety thing. Not to say that like they get injured immediately on them, but it has a chance of things bad happening, and I just don't want to do that. And like the problems all that creates. All right. Okay. Okay. Now you guys are saying welcome back. I just answered that. Sorry, Susan. Have there been any surprise? Yeah, there has been more cattle activity wandering the neighborhood. Not my cattle, but yes, there has been some bovine visitors lately. Lil's location, Karen, she's actually right here. Let's see if we can coax Lil up into her tree. Come here, Lil. Karen wants to say hi. Come on, Lil. Come here. Come here. Come on, sweetheart. There. I put some more up in your thing. They're up in here. Look, Lil. Here. I'll slide out of the way too so you can watch this. It's a matter of when is she going to figure out that there's like a real jackpot up in the upper one. Like I put one on the floor, one on the secondary pad. She's going to realize pretty soon that there's more up top. And when she does, we'll see her jump. Digging your, yeah, thanks, Jenny. I don't know. It's getting kind of crazy. Oh, here she goes. Look at that majestic leap. I mean, yeah, I don't know. So, all right. So the whole thing with the hair, and I think I've explained this before, like, I was growing it out for this movie that I was going to make this fall, but we are not making the movie this fall because we didn't get enough funding to do it. So we still might do it in a year, but for right now, it's just kind of on an indefinite hold. And so, yeah, now I'm not sure what to do, whether I should cut my hair or not. Allison said she likes it. And so I'm just kind of growing it for now just to see where it goes. No real plans with it yet. Christopher is 100% right. I do have my Worcester water right here. Yep. First Wednesday of the month, every month is really what we shoot for. Ooh. Where are you going, Lil? So there's a couch. I actually just changed up my office too recently. So you might notice it looks a little bit different. My desk used to be over there and the camera would point this way. And now I've rotated it so that it's like that. I kind of like it better this way. It's like way more functional of a space doing it this way too. Yeah, I don't know why. It drives me crazy, D. Like it was working great. And then it like went black as soon as I went inside. I noticed that too. Oh, I took that down, RJ, many, many years ago, just because I didn't want people visiting. So I would hope for, honestly, if it was, I just did the count. Nice Catholic girls. Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm hoping for 8 calves next fall or next spring. Sorry. So Jay Dino, and by the way, thank you for that donation. I am still open to breeding Toby. I really want to breed Toby. Toby is still intact. He is an intact male. And so if there's folks out there who have a good Maremma female that they're looking to breed with, I would love to talk to you. Yes, because I would absolutely, absolutely love to breed Toby. Yeah. So Sarah, yes, Toby got a cake, Abby got cake. You missed it at the very beginning of this live stream. I did it from outside. But yes, both dogs got cake. Not a question, just a YouTube recommendation for Miles in Transit. Wait, I missed that one. I have both wired and wireless connections. Like what I was shooting, like right now I'm on a wired connection because it's inside the house. Out when I'm shooting outside, like I was at the beginning of this, it was a wireless connection because you can't connect your phone to like a wired thing. Um, well, Avery, I'm really glad you're back. It's good to see you. Yeah, I didn't think anybody. It's actually CHARAOLAIS or something like that. The Charolais cattle. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the honest answer, I'll just be, I'm going to do a whole video on this when they actually leave the farm, but to give you the honest answer about it, what it is they are like just not as easy to work with. Like all of my Highlands, I feel like I have a very good relationship with them and they are pretty easy to work with and move and I can call them when I need them. And the Charolais aren't like that. They are a lot more skittish, especially Alice B. Toklas, who I really don't like, and just I'm always afraid I might get hurt with her. Almost, she just always sees got kind of like a little bit of a wild edge. They're just not for the system I have and the way I'm doing it. Like nothing against them or where they came from or anything like that. Not even remotely. This is I just don't think they quite fit with the farm and where I'm trying to go with the farm. And so, I'm getting to the point where I basically have as many cattle as I probably think I should have for the farm. I mean, I can add a little bit more, but I don't want to like overtax it and like complicate things for myself too much. And so like that has me saying, well, if that's the case, I really only want the best cows breeding on my farm for the kind of my future generations and what I'm doing. And so that has me saying, well, who are my favorite cows? And those are all like, those are my core Highlands. Like if I'm stack ranking my cattle right now, there's like not even a question that it's all the Highlands on top. And so that had me saying, well, then why don't I just sell them? I wanted to experiment with the crossbreed. I've got Elvis. Elvis isn't going anywhere. He's going to stay here for his entire life. And I'll see how that goes, but it just isn't quite a fit for me. It's really all like, I don't know. And I'm not like being vague about it. I don't dancing around it. I just don't like them as much. It's like the real objective answer. I don't know. I mean, I just really like the Highlands. I could see adding other breeds sometime in the future, like more experimentation. Like I'm not opposed to that again in the future. I think like belted Galloways could be a potentially good fit for me, but I don't know. I don't really want to get into the mini Highlands, and I'm not going to say this in a way where I'm trying to besmirch people who breed mini Highland cattle, but basically, in my opinion, they're genetically not as hardy and good for grazing, and that's not really what Scottish Highlands are meant to be as a breed. And so I'm not a huge fan of the trend of trying to breed smaller and smaller Highland cattle. And so I don't have any plans or expectations to get them. You know what, RJ? I've just started to notice there are a couple of trees on the farm that are starting to turn red. So we are like just in the last 3 or 4 days, and again, we're in the beginning of September. So this is always when it happens. Yeah, so we're just there. I am working on updating my website, and when I did, I nuked something, and so until the new site gets finished, which is very close, yeah, I apologize for that, Fennerlick. Yes, happy birthday to Toby Dog. I've seen Katie Van Slyke. I think I was watching like some of her goat playground videos, but yeah, I think I've seen those. Yeah. The pumpkin contest is October 18th, and my pumpkin's getting big. It's getting pretty darn big. I have one that is like the real contender, and cool. Oh, that's awesome. Much appreciated. We could be getting some goats in the not too distant future. That could also be why I'm maybe selling some cattle to simplify some things. I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, the goat boys do not have the ability to breed. They came to the farm pre-snipped, which I think is actually good. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm a big Stephen King fan. And I know it's like maybe not like I mean I like a lot of different literature, but like I actually think Stephen King is a wildly underrated writer, and I'm a huge fan. And I know it sounds weird because he's like probably the biggest selling writer of his generation, but I don't know. People like pan it really as super commercial, but a lot of his stuff I think has so much depth and doesn't get the credit it deserves. But yeah, I am a big Stephen King fan. So yeah, for what that's worth. Yeah, and I was it 11/22 or 11/6/63. I don't remember the date of JF 11/22/63. Maybe that's what it. I really like that book too. I thought that book was outstanding. So yeah, I'm totally with you there. Nice Catholic girl. Not really important. Moderators, just happy to have time for live stream. Don't you find that King is a bad writing current teenagers horribly, but writes yeah, I would actually agree with that statement. I think I mean, and it makes sense, right? Because like he doesn't really know how somebody who's like Gen Alpha or Gen Z really is. He only has like his baby boomer perspective on it, and so I think it's one of those things where you can only really write your contemporary generation all that well. I think that's a very common thing. I mean, some people are able to transcend that, but I don't think he does very well. But that doesn't make him not a great writer. It's just, yeah, it's like a tinny thing. I think he's got some things kind of from a race and gender perspective too that aren't always the best. But overall, I really like his work. So yeah, Avery, just to be clear, yeah, I am keeping Elvis. I'm not selling Elvis. He will stay on the farm for his entire life. For the goats, what about the sheet metal that gets put up in a semicircle moves when they are on it? Sheet metal? Oh, wait a minute, Katrina. I don't think I know what you're talking about, but I'm going to Google it here. I will bring everybody along with me for this. Hang on. I'm going to open up a window so you guys can ride along here. Sheet metal goat toy. I'm looking for sheet metal. Is this what you're talking about, Katrina? How could I build this myself? Wait, is it? Oh, I like that. I like that a lot, Katrina. I think that's a really good suggestion. If that's what you're talking about, this could be fun. All right, so it's a piece of sheet metal. I guess you just create a fixed base for it. So, I mean, what I would probably do is build a frame for it, like a 2x4 or 2x6 frame, and like make that the base and have that sit on top of it and see what they try to do. Because yeah, I would be totally sold on that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm up for it. That's pretty ridiculous. Oh yes, the goats actually love eating it. Hold on a sec. I can actually show you a clip of this. So yeah, the goats are eating it. Part of what I let it all grow out this year because I wanted to see what the goats would do with it. And the goats love eating it. Hold on, I'm gonna find a clip with Lauren here. Yeah, I put a camera on Lauren a few months back or a few weeks back, and yeah, this is basically Lauren doing his thing. Yeah, you can see him right here. Like, watch him. Lauren will just go to town. And it's actually not stinging nettle. This is thistle, but it does not feel pleasant to the touch. But the goats love eating it. This is the real answer to your question. Well, happy birthday, Calborg. Yeah, yeah, Diane, this is just still the same office I'm in. No new furniture, nothing's new. You got inspired one day to just like rotate my furniture around, and it was actually me procrastinating on doing something I didn't want to do. And so I was like, oh, I'll just rotate everything around. Oh, you're very sweet. Thank you, Lynette. Okay, let me take this out of here. Remove. Yeah. Okay, let's keep answering questions. Would you ever bring livestock to the Big E in West Springfield for judging? I don't think so. Like, I'm not a huge fair-going fan guy. Like, I mean, I used to go to the Big E when I was a kid all the time, and it's starting up. Like, it's going right now, isn't it? Or it's like next week. Like, I have fun going to the Big E. I might even end up going to the Big E and like probably meeting my like nephews and such there. But yeah, I don't have any plans on trying to bring the animals. It seems like a hassle. It seems kind of stressful for the animals too, and so no. My other half has longer hair than I do. Keep growing it for the lady if she likes it. All right, I'm sticking with it. Yep, I'm rolling with it here. So Allison hates beards, and like she's gonna probably need to shave this tonight when I shower. Because she's always like, why are you so scruffy? She does not like beards at all, but she's liking the longer hair. Grow my hair for an entire year. I don't know if I could. It might get to a point where I just get fed up with it and cut it, but for right now it's fine. And I don't know, it's like one of those times in my life where it's gonna be weird because I'm on camera every day and like, out there doing stuff from what I do for work. But like, yeah, I can get away with growing my hair long. When I was in high school, I wasn't allowed to grow my hair long because it was like a Catholic school. And then when I was in college, I was doing a lot of corporate video work. Even though I was like an art school student, I was doing a lot of corporate video work. So I had to be able to like look professional. And so it didn't give me the opportunity to grow my hair longer. And then when I got out of college, I was, working jobs. And so, yeah, this is the first time I've ever like been really growing my hair longer. It's because it's also weird. My hair is like, it doesn't just grow long. It grows like volumey, and like, it's like a Gabe Cotter kind of like, Jewish Afro type haircut that I tend to grow. And that's just how it is for me. And it's not like really, really curly. It just gets voluminous and wavy. It's weird. There's two ways to interpret this comment, Cindy, and I will take the livestock version. So thank you. You know what? I think I'd go to Canada. I don't know. I probably have gone less this summer than I usually have. I will definitely say that the tourism industry here in Vermont has been down significantly this past summer. And that is almost directly attributable to like a decrease in visitors from Canada, because a lot of people don't know this, but especially for like Ontario and Quebec, like Vermont is a huge tourist destination for those folks. And it's been down significantly. Yeah, if I bred Toby, I would actually probably want to take one of the females from that litter as a potential future breeder herself. Would be maybe where I'd at. So that would be kind of, if I could, that'd be kind of my hope. You didn't marry the cows. That's 100% true. And so, yeah, it's like, and I guess I say all this because I feel like when you say, hey, something's not working out, you can kind of sometimes, at least for me, I sort of like internalize it like, oh, I failed at something, when I don't feel like I've failed at it. It's just like me saying, I like this, I don't like that. It's just kind of like almost the same thing with pigs. It's like, I don't love raising pigs, so I'm not rushing to raise pigs, but I really like this other experiment that I did, so I'm going to go into that more. And it's just, I don't know. I feel like you need to have the ability to do it. Yes, thank you, D, for spelling Charlet correctly. I think I butchered it when I spelled it too. And yes, I am keeping Elvis. Do you have plans to get a battery electric cattle stick to control? No, I don't. I am not a fan of like cattle prods and like, no, I use like buckets as my control mechanism with the cattle. Excuse me. I will like, sometimes if I'm trying to move the cattle, I'll take like just a fence post, and it's not to poke them, at worst making a swishy sound, but it's more like just to kind of like nudge and move. It's not like a like a hitting thing. It's like a gesturing thing more than anything else, and it helps. Okay, so I'm not alone. Other people are saying kind of the same thing too. Well, thank you, Pyrogenish. Yeah, no, this is like so back when I was doing a lot of the live streams for the hatching, I was writing these like little mini like drama episodes, and I missed writing them, and so I wrote a new one just for Toby's birthday this morning. So yeah, Mel, the pumpkin's getting big. I should have taken a picture to show you guys, but it's I mean, it's about this big. Hold on. Like yay big or so? Like about that? I don't know. What do you think, Lil? Lil's looking at me like I'm crazy. It will be a shorter life, like probably 3 years. And then he will go off to the freezer. I mean, he's a steer, so yeah, it'd be about 3 years, 2.5, 3 years, depending. You know, I don't know how he's gonna grow because he's a Charlet. So, but I would expect probably 2.5 to 3 years. We still have one calf unnamed. So Sarah's asking. So Ariel's calf, which needs a B name, still hasn't been named, and there's going to be a special contest where you guys are going to be able to pick the name. Like one of you is going to get to pick the name, but I'm not ready to announce that yet. I don't know, Dino. I guess my best guess, the most likely guess is he somehow snuck off and then died somehow, because like any other scenario feels kind of impossible. I don't know. That's my best guess. Oh, Connecticut Route 2 has some yellow maples. That's actually I grew up right along Route 2. I grew up exactly where I'm from. My hometown's Marlborough, Connecticut. The pumpkin contest is going to be judged on weight. So and it's funny, Alfred was over the other morning and he and I, like every time we see each other in the mornings, we're like, so how's that pumpkin doing? He's like, how's that pumpkin doing? Like it's like a little like hemming and hawing, but I think Alfred's gonna beat me based on everything he's telling me. I think he's gonna probably beat me. One Stephen King that I really love. Oh, I love On Writing. I love On Writing so much that I literally keep a copy of it like right here by my desk where I do my writing. It's like I have like English grammar and composition. I have Strunken White Elements of Style, and I have this as like my like go-to writing guidebooks. Yeah, I love that book so much. I honestly, even if you're not a big Stephen King fan, yet you have like a desire to write, it is an outstanding book to read. I can't recommend it enough. I mean, it's like it's not like his traditional books, but like it's probably it's I don't know. Let's see, I've read the Dark Tower series 3 times. I read The Stand 3 times. I think I've read that like 6 times. So I think I've read that book the most. Oh, the Peacham Cafe is going great. So Avery, who runs the cafe, he is like an outstanding baker. Yeah, he had a cold this weekend, I think, so they had to like cut their hours for the weekend. But like, yeah, otherwise they're fine. You know what? I've never read any of his son's books. I don't know. It's maybe like an opposition, like a internalized opposition to nepo babies, maybe. And no offense to them, but just like I don't know. It's like I like your dad's book, so I'm gonna read yours. Feels like a weird reason to pick a book. But I don't know. You know what? I read it in 5th grade, and I mean, if people have read it, you can know that book messes you up if you read it too young. I mean, it's an outstanding book. The ending is totally messed up, and particularly if you're like 5th, 6th grade, it's ooh, yeah, that's some heady stuff right there. Oh, well, thank you for saying that. Oh, hey, Ramen Noodle. Yeah, I love the Holly books too. I liked what was the latest one called? It was pretty good. It was not as good as it was not his best book, but it was solid. But yeah, whatever that Don't Flinch, that's what it was, I think. Yeah, I just read that about a month ago. A goat hamster wheel. That would be kind of hard to build. I don't know. I mean, I like the idea of it. I just don't know if I could pull it off. That might be like a stage 2 project. Whatever happened to the varied length of tree trunk pieces? I might be forgetting something very obvious. So I know there's a perfectly plausible chance that that's the case, but I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. Oh, okay. All right, Avery. So the next book, and I'm just gonna bring something up here. The next book is coming out in February, and it's going to be called Dirt Rich Living. But I am going to be putting out a hold on a sec. I'm sharing it right here. So it's called Dirt Rich Living. It's there's going to be even autographed copies of it, which is really cool. And honestly, there's going to be a pre-sale club too. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Hold on, I'm going to share this window here so you can see it. But yes, it is Dirt Rich Living. And actually, if you use this link, you can actually get the autographed copy of it. And it's a lot. I'm super pumped for it. I think it's going to be great. It's like the story of, starting the farm and kind of all the good stuff associated with it. There's actually a version you can get where it will be an autographed copy. It's going to be like $5 more than the regular. But there will be an autographed version. The Lil Barn Cat book, which is, I think, what you're asking about, Avery, which is the sequel to the Toby Dog book. I don't exactly know. We decided to publish this book instead of the Lil book for this winter. I might be able to get it out sooner, so it might be next summer, but I don't know yet. I've written it. I have it done. Excuse me. I just don't have like all the final steps and stages to it. So stay tuned for that. Ralph the Duck, he's around. He's doing his thing. I mean, Ralph the Duck has a lot of offspring this year. Like I would say there's at least 7 or 8 ducks that I can point to that are all Ralph the Duck. I appreciate that comment very much, Jesse Chapman. Yeah, Lil here. Oh, she's wandering back. You can kind of see her. Let's see if we can convince her to go. Lil, you want to go up? Here. We're gonna convince Lil to go back up again. I know, Lil, you love these. Here. Have a couple more. You gotta go jump up to your thing. You gotta do the trick. There she goes. She knows she's being watched. She's purring up a storm. Good job, girl. Oh yeah, growing up, I used to go to the Durham Fair. I mean, our town fair. I mean, it wasn't our town, but it was the next town over. The Hebron Harvest Fair was like the big fair for the community I grew up in. But we'd go to the Durham Fair too. Like the Durham Fair. I mean, that was not far from us at all. Shaggy haired. Thanks, Tuxedo. Good to see you, by the way, buddy. Oh, okay. So you're asking about the drone. So I have like multiple drones that I use. And so like I have like a big like DJI drone, but the drone that I use a lot lately in my videos, and you see it pop up a lot and it looks like it's autonomously following me. It's actually this one. And so there's nobody else shooting the videos with me. It's just me. But this little drone like folds up and like can just go in my pocket, and then it can like take off from my hand. And so it's like so easy to use. Like typically, like when I'm making a video and I try to shoot something where it's like I'm not actually like, like where you see like the drone like flying overhead and you get like a scenic thing and it's like a transition from one part of the video to the next. That's always like usually me at the end of the video shoot, like going up and sending the drone up and getting a couple quick shots, like, and like they're all from the same time period. This I'll shoot it at any given moment. And so you'll see the drone stuff popping up regularly. And it's because of this thing. It is basically like having a little robot camera following you around. It's great. The only downside to it is you can't record audio while you're doing it. And so when you do hear like farm sounds and I'm doing it, usually means I like dubbed in something else. Yeah, Alfred would beat me big time in the hair growing contest. I mean, he's like, if he takes his hair out of his bun, like it goes down to his butt almost at this point. It's pretty dang long. Oh yeah, I know Roy's Mill. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's funny. It's such a small world, RJ. When my family camp the other week, there were hardly any boats going back and forth from the marinas, and usually, yeah, I mean, like that's a good example of it. Like it's like I've talked to a lot of people just how much tourism has been down this year. It's been a lot. I don't know. Maybe this month, maybe not. Who knows? We're gonna have to see. You look like an old shouting at the. I mean, that is kind of how it works here. You know what? I have, and only because right now the spring is dry. So we've had such a dry summer. Like after 2 years of crazy epics, like a whole bunch of springs in our area have dried up this August, and so it's kind of like a futile effort right now. But I might actually still get it done before the end of the year. We'll see. A pig mystery book. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I think he's getting ready. What is that radio-shaped object behind? Oh, I think you. Oops, sorry. I think Rebecca, you might be. That is my record player. Actually, it's made to look like a retro, like old radio or something, but it's actually my record player. So, in that crate, and there's a crate back there. I have like my collection of records, and then if I want to play my punk rock records, because they're all like 7 inches, I play it on there. I've never actually seen. Okay, I've seen pictures of it, so I shouldn't say I've never seen it, but I have not seen it in person. Alfred has seen my pumpkin in person. So, all right. So Lynn's asking. So the video where I went to my neighbor's farm and showed the GPS kettles. I don't think I need them right now, and I do like. I'm not rushing to get it. So just to be very clear about that, I do think it's interesting. And if I look at how far that technology's come over the last 5 years, it's something that I think has been like, it makes it worth paying attention to. And so, no, I don't think it makes sense for me right now. It could maybe make sense for me 5 years from now, or maybe not. I don't know. But like I'm the type of person I like to pay attention to like kind of those trends, like what's happening with technology, what are other people doing? Like I get value in learning about that stuff. And like since I was talking to my neighbor and he was showing me, I figured I'd show you guys too. But I don't plan on getting it yet. Actually, the animal that I'd probably get it on before I get it on the cattle would be the goats. Because honestly, the places where the goats are most beneficial are the hardest to fence. And so like to be able to run my goats through the woods using just virtual fences, that would be a game changer. And so honestly, that would be the animal that I'd probably do it with. And I know several folks who have farms who are using those same fences on their goats, or same, like not the exact same color. There's like a goat version of it. Like there's a sheep and goat version. But it's like the same idea. I mean, it's, oh, so yeah. So Mike, yes, there will be book freebies. Like I was hoping to have like the whole like thing to introduce tonight. It's not quite ready yet. The first giveaway, I can tell you the first 2 giveaways though. So the first giveaway is going to be a photo book. It's like a photo book that I produced. It's got like like a ton of pictures from over the years. And so it's like a downloadable photo book that you can have, and you can print it off yourself at home, even if you wanted to. And so that'll be the first giveaway. The second giveaway is a little zine that I made on how to make videos. And that will be the October giveaway. And then I think the November giveaway is going to be, I'm going to be doing cameos for everybody who buys a book. And so again, the way this is going to work is if you buy the book in September, you get the September, the October, the November, the December, the January, and I think there's going to be a February giveaways. If you buy it in November, you don't get the September and October. You only get the November, December. The idea being, I'm trying to promote people buying the book early because it helps the book sales and book promotion, and it sends a signal to the bookstores to carry more of the books in store if I can get more people buying and pre-ordering. And so that is why it is structured that way. Banana Beulah. Oh, thank you for that, Zandra. That's a very nice donation. Thank you. Wow, Karen is competitive. I love you. Thank you. Oh yeah, no. All right, wait. I'm gonna break this out because for anybody who is interested in writing, I'm gonna show you what I argue are the 3 most important books. And honestly, 2 of these books come recommended from the 3rd book. So yeah, On Writing by Stephen King, great book, highly recommend it. Elements of Style by Strunk & White. Like this is like the go-to, like, you know, just the basics of like good, clean writing and the rules that you need to have and like what you need to follow. And yeah, you can find all this stuff online, but I find it's just wicked handy to have this. Like I can just grab it without even getting up out of my seat. And so it's useful. And then the Warner's English composition book is also another good example of just like, you know, structural rules to ensure that you can write a decent sentence with 2 subjects or with 3 subjects, and you're properly structuring your sentences and doing everything right. And you need to look up like, how do I do quotations and how does this work? And so it's like an old textbook basically, and I find it really handy. And so yes, these are the 3 books I keep handy as I write. Oh, that would be sneaky. He would definitely win because it's based on weight. It wouldn't even have to be that big. Oh yes, and as Anna is saying, be sure to check out the Discord. There's been some fun stuff, including, I don't know if you guys saw that footage that I put up earlier of like, you know, Lauren doing his Lauren thing. We had a day where we spent some time watching Lauren TV on Discord and over on Twitch. So that is going on. Joe Hill is good. Don't know anything about Owen. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I might check something like that out. And you know, I feel bad for him too because, like, I mean, he even goes to the effort of like changing his last name to not come off like a nepo baby. So I kind of feel bad calling him a nepo baby, a little bit. I think that's actually a decent thought, Ramen Noodle. Like, it is true. Like, you know, Holly as a character, when you think about where she started, was it Mr. Mercedes was the first book that she was in? Like, you know, she comes across as just this weird, like, you don't even know what to make of her person. And like, as she grows and develops as a person, like, you see that come together throughout the series of books. And you definitely see that progression when you read Don't Flitch. Oh yeah, I like a lot of the Bachman books. I liked Regulators. Wait, was it Regulators? Was it, or was the other one? I forget. But I like Regulators. The Long Walk, which I know they just are making into a movie, or they just made into a movie. It's a great book. That's probably his best Bachman book. I don't know. That might be controversial to say, but I think Long Walk is his best Bachman book. But yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah, thank you for for that reminder. And by the way, shout out to our mods. I see, you know, 13 Moons Over Mayhem. I see So and Tear. I see Anna and Tuxedo Jericho over on Twitch. Like, honestly, without these guys, it would be so hard to pull these live streams off. So thank you and shout out to them. Much appreciation. And yeah, if you want to get the book, you can get it right there. Well, hey, good to see you, Deborah. So Tris, my philosophy with the old barn has been and will continue to be, at least for the foreseeable future, is I'm not trying to like fix it up. Like I'm not trying to restore it or invest a ton of money into it because it just doesn't feel practical or it makes sense. What I'm doing is like the basic necessity maintenance and repair and fix up, patching holes on the roof, fixing pillars and posts that are like getting wobbly or wonky. Like doing that sort of stuff has been where I put the effort in the barn. I don't think it makes good financial sense. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. I don't think it makes great financial sense to invest too much money into it because it's just not practical for me and what I'm trying to do. At least for right now. Who knows? That could change. You have to go to Premiere for the autograph copy. So Premiere Collectibles, they're the only ones that I'm offering the autograph copy for. So yeah, you just look for them. I mean, because you can get it in a few different places right now. It doesn't become available until let's see, they're saying February 24th. It's like something that week is like when it is. But like yeah, for the autograph version, this is the one you got to go to. I know Hebron Harvest Fair is this weekend. I know my nephews are pumped for it. I'm pumped for it. I'm not going to be there, but it's always fun. Well, thank you for saying that, Allison. I really appreciate that. That's very very kind of you to say. I sure as heck hope not, but you never know. I can see your comments, Moss Leaf. Oh well, thank you, Charlie. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I mean, I think it's something that we've been feeling all across New England. I think that that's very accurate. I will absolutely do that, Virginia, when I go back outside to go get my phone in a little bit. What do I think that? I don't know. I guess the next big thing will be I might be getting some new animals maybe this month. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Okay. So many people have told me to watch Clarkson Farm. I finally watched Clarkson Farm. It's I can see the parallels. I can see why people bring it up for me for sure. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed watching it. Yeah, a pig GPS. That's really what I need, Allison. I think you're right. So, Charlie, it's hard. Give yourself time. Feel the feelings. I mean, it's funny. Like I still have like a picture of Molly that a very very kind viewer painted. You can see right over my shoulder. I still get sad when I think about her. And so, yeah, I think you're exactly right when you say it sort of comes in waves and it hits you sometimes. I actually, I'll tell you. So yesterday, not a cat or a dog, but one of my oldest chickens passed away yesterday, and I was really sad. I was just like bummed. I could see that she had like kind of been slowing down the last few days, but I went to get eggs and she was in the coop, dead as a doornail. Carmen, my black cochin, she was actually one of the weird chickens. And she's been on the farm since 2020, and I don't know what it was. She just up and died, and yeah, that kind of sucked. That was just the other day. And I don't know. Yeah, so I don't mean to equate your loss, Charlie, with a chicken or anything like that. But my point is just simply feeling sad is almost a reflection of how you felt about the creature. And so to feel bad about their departure and get waves of sadness, that's natural, that's normal, and it's okay to feel it. And you know, it hurts and it doesn't feel great, but also look at it as like a celebration of the love you had for them. And I think that's kind of the only way you can look at it. At least that's how I look at it. Well, thanks for coming, Finn. Good to see you. Once published, when you get your Connecticut book tour, only what for Route 2. Yeah, there might be actually some New England book tour stops for this one in like the early winter. So, Mike, if you already pre-ordered it, and I'll put this out to you guys, send me an email, goldshawfarm@gmail.com with your receipt, and I will figure out a way to get you onto the list for the distributions for those. I figured that would happen. And so if somebody's like, and Mike, I always appreciate so much. You're so supportive. So it's by all means, I want to make sure you get the good stuff. Yeah, send me your receipt for folks. Email me your receipt and we'll make sure you get added to the list that need to get added to. Yeah, I think the Strunken White book is so useful, like especially when you're trying to get through the quirky rules of English grammar and sentence structure, particularly if you're not a native English speaker. It's so useful, and I don't say that as a non-native English speaker, but just as a person who's had to write a lot for their living over the years. It's such a good book. Do I have albums or 45? I actually have mostly 7 inches, and most of the 7 inches, I mean, some of them are 45s, but a lot of them are like 33 and a third. But yeah, like 7-inch punk rock 7 inches, especially from the 90s. That's when I buy records, most of those records are that. I'm not a huge fan of the semicolon. I have traditionally been a huge fan of. It's funny actually, even with my new book, I actually just recently went through like the proofreading stage where it's like, just like lots of little nitty grammar corrections. And my editor insisted on turning one section into semicolons, and I was like, oh, do I have to? And she was kind of like, yeah. So I'm not a fan of semicolons. I wouldn't go so far as take the take that Kurt Vonnegut has about it. But I am a big user of M dashes, and I will admit that I'm kind of sad that people now see M dashes as like the sign that AI wrote something. But like, because I'm somebody who actually spent a lot of my years writing marketing brochures and advertising copy, M dashes were just like a way of life. And I'm sad to see that they're now like going to start to fall out of favor. But I've never been a big semicolon guy. I'm a huge colon guy, though. That came out wrong, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it too. So I don't know when it's coming out, but I will definitely watch that movie. Yes, there will be those. They are part of the process as well. I don't have the announcements on that yet. Usually the big pre-order is focused on the print version. Yeah, and I will admit, guys, I'm going to start to fade pretty soon, so we're getting close. Yeah, okay, so ramen noodle, yeah, I see. All right, so you're agreeing with me on the long walk. I really liked. I forget which one was which. I liked Regulators better, but as I'm saying it now, I think that was the Stephen King book. Desperation was like the same characters, but in a different situation, and that was the Bachman book, which I thought was still pretty good, but I liked Regulators better. If I'm not mistaken, I think Desperation was the King book. No. Desperation was the Bachman book. Oh, I'm glad you like that. I mean, I don't have a lot of those stories to tell. I usually only want to tell those stories if I have a legit reason to say it. Just to add to did say, oh, that's interesting that she said that, huh? I wonder who that friend might be. I definitely went to the Linden Fair. Allison and I went to the fair on Friday night this year. So the Caledonia County Fair, which happens in Lindenville, which is what RJ is referring to, is like our county's big fair. And I went to that. I'll actually probably, if anybody's going to be at the Orleans County Fair, I will probably be roaming around at certain points this weekend at the Orleans County Fair. That would be something I would experiment. If I had goats that produce milk, I would definitely try to experiment with goat cheese. That would 100% be something I'd want to experiment with. That and goat milk soap. I know. I'm sorry for bumming you guys out about the news on Carmen. I know. Like I still haven't even brought myself to talk about it in a video yet. But yeah, I probably will shoot that this week. Yeah, I know, Carmen. Yeah. I know she was on one. It's funny. Like all three of my weird chicken offspring that were born are all very clearly her offspring. And so she does kind of live on. It'll be interesting to see them join the weird chicken flock. But yeah, Carmen is gone. Aw, you're such a sweetheart, Jenish. I appreciate it. Subject change. Orange is a noun, a description. Yeah, I mean, orange is both an adjective and a noun. I mean, yeah. I'm trying to think of other words that are also adjectives and nouns. I'm sure there are some. I'll get way bogged down. Yeah, M dash, and I'm generally a believer in the Oxford comma too. Pablo, let's see, how old is Pablo? Oh, actually, all right. So tomorrow's video is going to be, it's, I don't know if you guys have been noticing this, but like over the summer, I've been experimenting with some weirder videos that are like not just your traditional farm video, but do something a little different. Tomorrow's video literally took me 7.5 years to make because it takes footage from the spring of 2018 and mixes it with footage from today, or like, I guess not today, last week is the real honest answer. And so that's going to be the video you guys see tomorrow on YouTube. And you will see a very, like, Pablo very young on the farm. I think he was like 6 years old then. So yeah, no, that's too old. 10. I want to say Pablo's like 11. I think he's going to be 11 in like November, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Last couple of questions here, guys. Cal Raleigh has a maple syrup in Swanton, huh? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I did not know that. I don't get up to Swanton often. But yeah, I mean, I've been there before. Wow, that's crazy, Rick. I mean, yeah, so yeah, like the video, like it actually takes a video that I shot in 2018 and mashes it up with like video I shot last week. It was a lot of fun to make that one. And so yeah, we'll see. All right, guys. I think that's all I got for tonight, but I will be back again real soon. Oh gosh. All right, Deborah. Yes. All right. I'm going to answer Deborah's question as the last question. This is a good one. So the other day I was super excited to come out and harvest my first 2 chestnuts off the trees. And I had even seen the burrs. I saw the nuts ready to go. And like I saw them like one afternoon, and like I was like, oh, I'm gonna shoot a video tomorrow and I'm gonna harvest these chestnuts in this video tomorrow, and I'm gonna show you guys, and like we were gonna do it on video. I go out there first thing in the morning shooting this video, and I go out to the trees and I look and they're gone. Some birds probably stole them and ate the chestnuts. So I have produced chestnuts from my chestnut trees at this point. I have never eaten any of them. And that is just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Thank you, Tiana. Thank you for that support. And yeah, that's what we got for tonight. I'll be back again real soon for another farm meeting. And there'll be a new video tomorrow on YouTube I think it should go live at like 11 a.m. And like I said, it took me about 7.5 years to make that video. But I hope you guys have a great night, and I will be talking to you very soon. See ya.